Okay, tonight I will share with you a timeline of BGE's community outreach, or lack thereof, outreach on the Brandon Shores Retirement Mitigation Project, their lack of transparency and poor communication with the community and their customers. In total, BGE mailed 5 letters and 2 postcards to landowners on the right-of-way or within 300 feet of the right-of-way. The letters were addressed to BGE customer or current resident. Looked like junk mail. The first letter was dated December 2023. We received it in late January or early February. When we opened the letter and read it, we were confused about who was Brandon Shores. We had no idea about the Brandon Shores mitigation project. Once we read about the closure of the power plant, learned about that, and that BGE was upgrading, BGE stated that they were upgrading several existing substations, constructing 1 new substation, and modifying 35 miles of transmission lines. The second letter was dated March 2024, addressed again to BGE customer or current resident. They again talk about the upgrades, construction of the substation, and modification of 35 miles of transmission lines. They also invite us to come to a meeting to learn more about the project. The date of the meeting was April 8th. Well, on April 6th, we received a postcard stating that the meeting was canceled. The third letter is dated July 2024. Once again, addressed to BGE customer or current resident. Again, look like junk mail. There is no mention of construction or substations or modifications in this letter. This letter informs us that BGE has filed an application for Certificate of Public Convenience and Necessity, case number 9748. There is no mention of the intervenor process to the PSC hearings or the deadline to apply, which was August 16th, 2024. The next thing we receive is another postcard inviting us to an open house in September. And then the fourth letter we receive is dated December 2024. They let us know a team of contractors will be coming and walking on the right-of-way. No mention of constructing a substation or modifying transmission lines. Finally, the last letter we received, dated March 24th, 2025, addressed again to BGE customer. I received my letter by certified mail. I'm not sure how other people received theirs. But 15 months after the first letter was written, BGE finally clearly writes that they submitted an application to construct a 29-mile new 230,000-volt transmission line within BGE's existing right-of-way. In my opinion, they didn't do a very good job of informing the public of what was going on. It took them 15 months to come out and say what they were really doing. They were not transparent about the project. And I feel many people still don't know.
Please bring your comments to a close.
That 24 power lines are going to be in their backyards.